Rusame reader, Crow Song, and today I will be reading to you from Black Coffee by MysterySaviour. Now, on to Act 2, Chapter 33. Please don't let that thing in the house. What's fucking stopping me? Me! That thing is clearly a tiny alien. If you let that in the house, it will crawl into our ears when we're sleeping and slurp out our brain juices. New Zealand raised an eyebrow. Brain juices? That's a scientific term for it, yes. America confirmed, crossing his arms. Russia chuckled and rolled his eyes as Australia kept staring at the huge potato beetle that was pitifully struggling to tip itself right side up. It had fallen onto its back, and its weight was far too disproportionate to get itself back on its feet. Ozzy had found it sprawling around the garden along the path to the front steps, and had become immediately infatuated, trying to tip it back over with a long blade of grass. She was not having much luck. I'm gonna name them Sandy. Australia giggled affectionately, patting the tip of the blade of grass. No, don't name it, America groaned. You'll get attached. Too late, bro. Already am. Aren't you just the cutest little buggy ever? The parents had already headed inside, dropping off everyone's luggage to their respective rooms, like the slaves they were. Since this whole trip was supposed to be a bonding experience, everyone had been put into rooms with someone from the opposite family, including the parents. And considering how the drive there went, no one was overly optimistic. What is it? Sylvie asked curiously. Wonder etched into his youthful features as he pressed his cheek to the dirt and stared at Sandy. That's a potato beetle. I know, 'cause they kind of look like wasps, but, you know, without the wings or a stinger. Belarus prattled off, earning a surprised and impressed look from everyone but Australia, Sylvie, and New Zealand. Australia and Sylvie being too preoccupied with their new pal, and Kiwi already knowing how smart Belarus really was behind that ditzy demeanor. Belarus pouted at everyone's shock and crossed her arms. What? I can be smart too, you know. Kiwi just chuckled and pat her head, which made the small Slavic girl blush and giggle. Well, whatever it is, we should leave it, Kazakhstan determined, gently trying to pull his baby brother and Australia away from the creature. We don't want to take it out of its home, after all. Australia pouted but complied, stepping away from Sandy after she finally successfully plopped them back onto their feet. Why don't we head inside now, Poland started, clapping his hands together and walking towards the door, Germany in tow. Everyone followed along at their own pace. Kazakhstan literally had to drag Sylvie away from Sandy, who had managed to tip themselves over again within literal seconds of being saved, and Australia not being too keen either. Ukraine was just about to follow them all in as well before Canada caught her arm. Don't you want to go hiking with me? You said when we got here we'd go hiking. Canada reminded her when she turned to face him. Ukraine made a face. But we just got here. The drive was so long, and I just want to chill out now. Plus, I'm not much of an outdoors person. A look of hurt flashed across Canada's face before he covered it up with a smile. Oh, okay, sure, no worries. Ukraine frowned. We can go if you want. No, it's fine, Canada excused hurriedly, rushing to the door. Let's just get inside. Cannonball! America sighed contentedly when he flopped onto his large queen-sized bed, enjoying the soft blanket and supporting mattress on his joints still aching from the car ride over. Hold on, what the fuck? America looked up at the being who rudely interrupted his alone time in his lovely room to find none other than his driving partner. America raised an eyebrow. Russia? What on earth are you doing in my room? According to your dad, it's our room. Russia groaned, face-palming as he dragged his suitcase over to the large walk-in closet. What? America scoffed, looking around. But there's only one bed. That's the idea, Britton called from the hallway, ducking his head in to wink at his son before quickly slamming the door shut and running away to avoid having a lamp thrown at him. Dad, what the fuck? America yelled, his cheeks reddening significantly. His only answer was the chorus of laughter he heard, mainly from his family, on the other side of the door. Is your whole family this pushy, or just you two? Just Brit, Dad. America narrowed his eyes at Russia. And I'm not pushy, thank you very much. Russia snorted. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. Give me one example. What about... Actually, no, don't answer that. America muttered, flopping back onto the soft bed sheets. This feels like something out of a fanfic. A fanfic? Russia asked, raising an eyebrow. Is that some weird American ritual? I mean, you're not wrong. America shot up, flabbergasted. You don't know what a fanfic is? No. Russia answered, confused as he began sifting through suitcases to find the bottles of vodka he'd stashed in them before Nazi came in asking for them, in hopes of maybe getting a shorter sentence on good behavior. Naive, considering this is Nazi, but hey, let the guy dream. Fanfics? Fanfiction? Fucking erotica? I don't know. Erotica? Russia chuckled. Why does that sound like something Japan's muttered to me before? Because it absolutely is. God, you're so uncultured. America sighed aggravatedly, rubbing his temples as he stared at the ceiling. Maybe I'm just not familiar with the English word for it. Explain what a fanfic is. Well, America sat up and pushed his sunglasses up like he was smart. It's stories someone writes about an existing story. It usually has classic tropes / cliches. Two people being forced to share one bed is a very popular one. Also, Truth or Dare, 7 Minutes in Heaven, Alcoholic Mistakes, and hot tubs. Russia paled, walking over to the window and splitting the curtains slightly. And these things are all to make the main characters fall for each other, correct? America shot him finger guns and clicked his tongue against his teeth twice. You got it, bro. Russia slid the curtains open to reveal a hot tub lounging on the deck, nestled in the garden, innocent as ever. America half laughed and shook his head. Oh, hell no. And that's the end of this chapter. I hope you enjoyed. Anyway, I'd like to invite you to join the Discord, which is linked down in the description below. That being said, I hope you have a nice rest of your day, night, or whatever it is for you. Just enjoy your time, and I will see you tomorrow!